Well, good morning, all. It is 11:28 a.m. for me. So, good morning. We have quite a doozy today. Okay. So I just had a dream, and it just it just didn't quite sit right with me. And I figured that this will be a pretty interesting. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be a really. It's going to come as a surprise, come as a bit of a shock, or maybe not. Maybe these days, maybe not too many people will be shocked by it. Like, there's not very much that. I mean, people, you could be like, I've heard it all now. Like, I've heard everything, crazy stories all the time. So maybe it wouldn't surprise anybody. But it came as a shock for me, and I just wanted to talk about this. So pretty much, I'm gonna get straight into it. I don't have a whole lot of recording time. I am on the phone. And so basically the summary, it takes place at a school. And so I'm going to assume that I'm a student at this school. And so I know a lot of you may have heard about the whole bathrooms debate, right? Like, concerning the trans and the bathrooms and whatnot. I'm pretty sure and maybe some of you've heard of something about that. So I think this will be an interesting conversation to go along with that. A very interesting one. So I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom. Okay. I was in the bathroom, and then I see this girl go into the bathroom, and I was like, And then I looked over, I think I glanced to my right, but to my left, there was these, what do you call those? The little fountain things, the little, darn it, what are they called? Urinals. I just woke up. Okay, shut up. Urinals. I got it. Okay. Urinals to the left. And so I looked to my right for a moment. I looked over to the left. Then I saw the same girl in the urinal. It was weird. She was going to the bathroom in the urinal. Like, I don't know. Like, not even how you would imagine. She was like curled up inside of the urinal. I don't know. Like I said, I have dreams, and my dreams are weird. Like, a lot of people, you probably have normal dreams or whatever. Not me. If you didn't know that before, now you know. I have very weird dreams. One time I even had a dream where the world was being taken over by like jelly people. Like, the whole world was like an ocean of just pink, gooey jelly stuff. And there was this weird jelly people taking. I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't think there's anybody that has weirder dreams than me. Okay, so yeah, she was in the urinal, doing the number one, and I was just beside myself. What's going on? Nobody cares. Nobody. It was just like it's casual. It's like nothing. She just casually goes there, casually, like it's supposed to. Like she's supposed to go in the boys' bathroom and just use it. There's nothing wrong with the girls' bathroom. There's not like it was a situation where it was the girls' bathroom was full, long line. No. Just went to this happened all the time in this dream. Like, where there's people just go into each other's bathrooms, to go into the opposite bathrooms, and there's no. And so in this particular, I've had dreams like that before, where there's like different genders that going into each other's bathroom, and there's like nothing about it. But like this time, I don't know. You know how your dream self is almost like it's not like you in real life. So you do something in a dream that you would never do in real life. So it's like you're two different people. And so that's how it usually is in the dreams. But in this particular dream, I was a lot closer to self in the fact that I didn't see it as normal. I didn't see it as right. I saw this as wrong or whatever. And so I looked for a teacher or somebody to tell this to. This is not supposed to be happening. So I found this guy, and I assumed that he looked like he was like a principal or an assistant principal or something. And because he was in the office and everything, I went to this guy. How can I describe his appearance? Well, it's going to be interesting. So he has, I think he was bald. I think he had fair or maybe more medium or more dark brownish complexion. And he was tall. Tall? When I say tall, I mean all the way to, the building wasn't even a small, it was a pretty big building, okay? So this man had to have been at least a good 9 to 10 feet, okay? But it was casual. It was, like, again, weird, but it was casual. It was nothing about it that was off-putting or weird or whatever. The fact that he was just casually 9, 10 feet, nothing about it, nothing weird about it. Okay, but I mean, at least I acknowledged in my brain that, oh, this guy's tall, but I didn't think anything of it. Like you would in real life, if you saw somebody, I don't know, just casually 9.5, 10 feet, some tells me you're gonna be kind of freaking out a bit, you know. But I don't know. But anywho, so I told him about the situation. I told him that there's this girl and she's in the boys' bathroom, using the boys' bathroom, and she's like using it at one of the urinals, and she just started going in the urinal. Basically, that's what's the word? Paraphrasing what I basically said. And I wish to God that I can remember what he said. But you know, you can't really remember the dreams, you know? You can't remember exactly what you say in a dream. You forget it almost instantly the moment you wake up. So I can never remember exactly what people say in the dream. So I can't remember what he said. But basically, he was shoving it off. He was like laughing it off. He was basically saying like, so what? And that sort of thing. And he was laughing at me. And the tone immediately changed to this negative sort of thing, and it seemed like he was being very rude to me, and he acted as if this is common knowledge that I'm supposed to know, that everybody is supposed to know, that there's nothing wrong with going into the opposite bathroom of your own sex or gender, assigned gender. I don't know. Just whatever you are, going into the bathroom of the opposite is normal. There's no issue about it whatsoever. And so basically, he was walking away from me, and I was just like, okay, so I guess there's nothing wrong with the boys going into the girls' bathroom then and using it, and just kind of just shrugged off what I said and laughed and just kept going. Very much of a douchebag type of guy. So I mean, I don't know. He came off very that way. He just came off that way in the dream, and so I didn't know what to think at that point. And I was just saying to myself, like, I had no idea that that's what, and this is one of the dreams where I'm believing that this is actually happening. I believe that this is real life. I'm not aware of the real world, whatever. So, I'm just thinking to myself, like, I really thought that you're supposed to, I don't know, if you're a boy, you're supposed to use the boys' bathroom. And if you're a girl, you're supposed to use the girls' bathroom. But apparently not. In this dream, it was the opposite. Not the opposite as in girls supposed to only use the boys and the opposite and vice versa, but the opposite as in everybody could use whatever bathroom they want. And there's nothing wrong about it, and there's nobody to really say anything about that. So fast forwarding a little bit, I was just thinking to myself, I was a bit upset and very confused. So what I did was, in the dream, I went straight to the girls' bathroom. If it's all right and nobody says anything about the girls just casually using the boys' bathroom whenever they want, then it should be fine if I wanted to go to the girls' bathroom. So I went to the girls' bathroom, and that's where things got interesting. I went into what I thought was the girl. I'm pretty sure it was the girls' bathroom. It just didn't say girls, though, but I think I remember there being like a tiny image on the door that resembled the female bathroom icon thing. So I took it that. Or maybe the words was just in a different language, because I remember it didn't just say one word. It said something else with it. So I can't remember exactly what it said. But yeah, pretty much I went into that. I'm going to assume that this was the girls' bathroom, because it was mostly, like, more likely females going into the bathroom than the males was. But you never know in this kind of dream. But yeah, I went in there. It was stalls, mostly stalls. But for whatever strange reason, there were also urinals. So, but it wasn't. But I'm telling you, I'm more sure that it was the girls' bathroom than the boys' bathroom, because I just came from the boys' bathroom and it had more urinals than stalls. But in this one, it was more stalls than urinals. So I guess that means that it was the girls' bathroom, because there was no other bathroom. So I went into that one, and I was looking for a stall because I wanted to go to the bathroom in one of the stalls, and I wanted to challenge this to see if anybody was going to stop me. And as a matter of fact, I don't remember there being that very many people in there to, like, say anything. But I remember there being somebody in there, and they were using a bathroom, and, like, while sitting down, number one, and they didn't say anything. They were just doing their thing, and that was it. And this was like closer to the end, right before I woke up. But I remember something crazy happened before that, where I went to this different bathroom. I guess it was a bathroom, but it was the weirdest thing. It was stalls. Stalls as far as the eye can see. I swear, I look beyond the horizon, and that's all I see. It's just stalls, 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 stalls. Okay? And it's just full of people. It was stalls of all different shapes and sizes. Big stalls, little stalls, tiny stalls, like literal tiny stalls. And I saw little tiny people. I assumed that they were kids, but they were a little too tiny to be kids, like normal people. I don't know. Just like the little tiny people with little tiny stalls. It was a medium people with medium stalls, and like they had the big stalls, I assume, for bigger people. I don't know. It was just a lot of people there, and it was just a lot of different color stalls. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But I don't know what to say about this dream. I wanted to try to use the bathroom and see if anybody was going to say anything. That was the idea. I wanted to challenge that to see like if anybody was going to complain about a boy being in the bathroom. But the thing is about that, nobody really says very much in these dreams. It's casual. You can do the most weirdest thing in the dream and nobody cares. That's the thing. And I think that even if there was girls in the bathroom or whatever, whatnot, they wouldn't say anything. If I was in there, they wouldn't say anything. They wouldn't care. Because that's how it seems to happen in these weird dreams, where you can be a guy that goes into a girl's bathroom and nobody cares, or a girl going into the guy's bathroom and nobody cares. Nobody says anything, like people just ignore you, whatever. And maybe there's some cases, I remember people talking about this in comment sections from other videos and whatever, that they've actually been in real life situations where there's just a female that goes into the guy's bathroom and even used the urinal. I think I remember somebody talking about somebody recalling a memory of theirs where they remember a female using the urinal and making it work. They were kind of struggling a bit, but they made it work somehow. And we're talking about real life now. So, I mean, I don't know what to really think about that. It was, I mean, I guess it was fine. Nobody was saying anything about it. But the thing is, there's a lot of these situations that I hear about where there was guys that goes into the girls' bathroom and it's always a problem, most of the time anyway. So I don't really know what to say. It just doesn't seem normal. Like, how can it be good, okay for one situation and not okay for the other, you know? So if females doesn't want guns in using their bathroom, even if a guy is minding his own business or whatever, like, then maybe women shouldn't be going into the men's bathroom to make it even, to make it fair, right? How can one be okay? And again, how can one be okay and the other one be not okay? So I don't really know what to think about this whole debate thing. Like, it kind of goes back and forth. But this dream just makes the confusion even more like prominent. I don't know. But like I said, that was the end of the dream, and that was the idea. I wanted to challenge that. Nobody was around really. Nobody really seemed to nobody really cared. The few people that was in there didn't really care. And I couldn't even find a stall at the end of the dream. I was looking for a stall. It seemed like they all disappeared at the very end, and I just saw nothing but urinals at that point. I just gasped awake, and I had to go to the bathroom. Hey guys, Future Mitch here. Really quick, I forgot to add the fact that once I woke up, I pretty much came into my own mind, my own senses, the me right now. Rather than, even though I described the dream me being more closer to my own real life self, I came fully to my senses of everything, of the whole situation once I woke up. Because I know for a fact that, because like I said, in this dream, I thought was real. I thought was real life. I thought was actually happening. So, but at the moment that I woke up, I knew for a fact that it's not the case, that this dream wasn't like the case. What was happening in the dream, it wasn't real. It wasn't like in real life. Because I know for a fact that there's a lot of women out there who are uncomfortable with men being in the bathroom with them. And I see comments like that all the time. And so that's why I knew right then that, okay, I saw the ridiculousness of the situation, that I know that that's not the case. There is no, I don't know, just freedom of gender bathroom utopia sort of thing, where everybody just goes into any bathroom that they want and it's just casual. And I know that's not the case in real life, is what I'm saying. So that's what I realized afterwards upon waking up. That's all I wanted to say. Now back to the past, Mitch. And so that's pretty much the end. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about this. It's weird. Where do you stand on the whole bathroom debate thing? And what side are you on? Do you think that, are you uncomfortable? Are you a female that's uncomfortable, or somebody who presents or identifies as a woman or whatever, who feels uncomfortable with men or male identifying people going into the women's bathroom? Are you a guy who doesn't care who goes into the bathroom or whatever they are, even if they're trans, if they're not trans, cisgender women or whatever, don't care? Or I mean, do you care? Do you just only prefer the guys to be in the bathroom and the guys to be in the men's bathroom? The females, just let me know what you think in the comments about this. That's gonna be all for this, and I don't know. I'll see you guys in another video, I guess. Thanks for watching.